Hello YouTube. Today I want to talk about my favorite fire starters. They are two natural fire starters, but I love to use them, and I am very sure that they work every time. And first is the fat wood. That means a pine wood that is saturated with resin. The fat wood can be found in the roots, in the stumps, in the portion where the trees enter the trunk. And it is very, due to the resin, is very flammable. The second material, the second fire starter that I love to use is birch bark, and is very similar to fat wood, because inside this piece of birch there are many oils, volatile oils, that burn also very good. Enough talking, and let's get cracking. Probably you have seen this knife. This is the worst knife that I have, and I choose to work with it because I was teaching the brat of a friend that have 10 years, he's 10 years old, and he was very upset. I was teaching him feather sticks, and he was very upset, and he told me that I'm better because I use a better knife and not a more companion, I think, that he was using. This is not true. The better you are, you can use all sort of tools, but to show him that he is wrong, and to motivate him to go forward, to become better, I will use in my movies, at least for a period, this knife that is, as I said, the worst of my knives, and also this fire starter, this ferrocerium rod. No name, I don't have any inscriptions. I have this for some time. I don't know what kind of ferrocerium is, I don't know who produces, but I have it, and I will use it instead of my bigger one, with the intention that to show that if you know your trade, any tool can help to get the job done. So, as I said, let's go cracking, and to ignite this fat wood, we have to obtain a pile of fat wood dust. I like sharp with a knife with a sharp spine, because we can obtain in that manner not dust, but these strips of wood that are more difficult to be carried away by the wind. As you can see, we have a windy day, so it will be a little difficult to obtain our pile of fat wood dust, but we must have a fast rhythm, and also we must try to cover our pile until we have enough for ignition. right, I think that now we have enough. For me this is enough, even if I want to make a fire, because in the moment that I start using the fat wood to ignite, I have all the other ingredients ready to be used. So let's use our fire starter, and in this moment we have fire. As you can see, the smoke is black because the resin that is inside the wood is burning with this black smoke. Also, you can see that the flame is long enough to burns long enough to let us ignite other materials that we have at our side to make our fire. Also, because of the wind, I didn't bother to make a bigger pile, but if we have a backpack, if we shelter with our back our pile of fat wood, we can obtain a bigger pile, so the length of the burning will be much longer, much bigger. This is the way that I use the fat wood. Now let's see if we can ignite the birch bark. The method to ignite the birch bark is very simple. We have to obtain a pile of dust by scraping the inside of the piece of the bark. We can do it from both sides, but because it's windy, I prefer to not do that, because I don't want to risk to lose my little pile of dust that I put together. And now let's see if we can obtain flame. There it is. And also I learned that it is better to have a second piece of birch bark ready to be ignited by the burning pile of birch dust, because the initial burning of the dust is not powerful enough to ignite. Often is not powerful enough to ignite the birch, the piece of birch on which is burning. The advantage of the birch bark is that it burns longer than our little pile of pine wood, but as you could see, is a little more trickier to ignite. They are very similar. This one burns even if it is wet. The same with that. Both need scraping to obtain what we are looking for, and they both are great fire starters, and also natural ones. I'm a lazy person. I don't like to spend very much time to make man-made fire starters like cotton balls and Vaseline and so on. I prefer to use what Mother Nature provided us, and as you can see, both of these fire starters are very good, and if we master the technique, which is very easy, we can without any problem ignite a fire even in adverse conditions. So this is all for today. I Wish a good weekend to you all.